nationwide hit a record high in 2010. A report released by RealtyTrack shows more than 1 million people across the country lost their homes last year. In Florida, filings actually dropped by almost a third, with Treasure Coast communities and counties dropping even further than that. Here is the downside, though. Bank repossessions actually jumped up 50% for the year, and they more than tripled here in Palm Beach County. Here to make sense of those numbers is Palm Beach Post real estate reporter Kimberly Miller. She's in tonight. The press release that we got from the comptroller's office trumpets this. It's the first year-over-year drop in foreclosure filings in 5 years. You say this is a little misleading. Why is that?
Well, yeah, when you look at the foreclosure numbers, they report a total sum, especially RealtyTrack, and that's divided into 3 categories. The initial foreclosures, the number of homes that went into foreclosure this year or last year, did drop, and that's a good thing. But there were some artificial factors affecting that, including the moratorium that the lenders put on themselves in the fall, required mediation that the Supreme Court ordered, and also possibly the Making Home Affordables program that is helping lower the monthly payments of homeowners and keeping them in their homes. So that went down. But then the bank repossessions, which were the homes actually being taken back by the banks, went way up.
So when we're talking about people hurting, that rose.
Right. The banks were very aggressive last year in taking back the homes.
So you say actually the numbers are that Florida still ranks 3rd in the nation for foreclosures, Palm Beach County being at 7%, the nationwide average is 2%, and those are the real numbers that we should be really looking at?
Right, right. And think of it, the real estate experts say those numbers that went down in the fall, we're likely to see them go, the initial foreclosures, they're going to go up early this year. There might have been a temporary reprieve, because of the moratorium, but we'll see those fall into foreclosure again in 2011, and they're predicting more record foreclosures in 2011.
See, we were thinking this was great news when we got this press release, but it was a little, like you said, a little misleading. Meanwhile, this was somewhat troubling. Florida leads the country in the percentage of homeowners delinquent on their mortgages right now.
Right, right. And until the unemployment goes down and we create more jobs, that's just going to hurt the foreclosure problem even more.
Tell me about a little bit, how much time do we have? A couple more minutes? About a minute? Strategic foreclosures, those are becoming very common. What is that?
That is when a person can afford to pay their mortgage, but they make a business decision or a decision just to stop paying for whatever reason. The moral problems people are having with that have gone down as more and more people go into foreclosure. They're just saying it's a straight business decision, and they'll go through the foreclosure and deal with the ramifications on the back end.
And a lot of really smart people who are actually employed. It's not just folks that are losing their jobs and then they're deciding to take this route. These are people who are employed, they're running the numbers, they're saying it makes more sense to walk away.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, I know there are a lot of ethical questions, but you're saying there's a big trend right now.
Yeah, and the people are afraid that it's going to increase, that the more the foreclosures increase, that more people are going to and they have problems with the banks. People are upset that the banks got bailed out, and they're saying we're just going to make a business decision.
Kimberly Miller with the Palm Beach Post. A pleasure to have you here.
Thank you.
Nice to see you and meet you finally.